Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Newlands. We are here at the recycling center. Found a couple things on my several drives to and from town that needed to be disposed of. I don't know if there were things I dropped when I was bringing stuff up this way, but I don't think so. So yeah, we are actually heading over to the store to pick up our new animal trailer because we have chickens to pick up. I don't know how many we're gonna get. I just know that we have a trailer waiting for us. I just don't know the capacity of it. We will find out when we get there. And the trains are working. They're no longer stuck on that grade over that way. So yeah, we gotta be a little bit more careful now when we cross those. And I don't like this because I have to stick my nose out in order to see the traffic that's coming that way. So this is the trailer that we're getting. Yes, it is a horse trailer, but it is also designed to function with chickens. Let's get our hitch lowered a little bit, make our lives a little bit easier once we get lined up, that is. Jeez, we were really off. And no brakes. There we go. I like this adjustable hitch because we can make it nice and easy. So now we are heading over to the animal dealer, which is on the south side of the map. Now I did not really mean to make it match, or at least closely match our truck. It just kind of happened. I just knew I didn't want an all black trailer. So yeah. This road, I believe we can follow it all the way down to the south part of the map to where the animal dealer is. So I will meet up with you guys when we get down there. So we are now pulling into the little village here that has the animal dealer, supposedly. I think that's it there on the right. There we go. Apparently pulled. Like I said, brakes don't work, so. There we go. How many can we take? Of course, we're starting off with chicks because why not? Apparently, the maximum we can take is 30. Alrighty then. Grant, I don't know how much room we have in our little pen offhand. Actually, I might be able to figure that out. Maybe. Nope. Not yet. Sorry, little sheep. I'm not here to pick you up yet. I'm just here to take down fences, apparently. Or at least hit them. So one of the things I did do is I upgraded this road on this end. Just because just coming out between those two areas with the fences. Oh, looks like Paul's on this field already. Sweet. There was when you come out from between where those two fences are, there was a big dip, that like a sheer drop type of dip that just didn't make sense. So after getting that smoothed out, I went ahead and just made it all gravel. So it works out for us. So let's get these chickens in, do their pens. I'm not gonna worry about getting another load because field to our right is good to go for planting. Ooh, we gotta feed the dog too today. I sure do. Ooh, fun. Apparently it can hold 35. And we have 30. So that works out. We'll leave it at that. I might get a male or two. Not like it's really needed, but it'd be nice to have a rooster or two. So that's what I think we're going to do. I'm going to get this backed up. So in the off chance we need to use it again, we can. But at the same time, it's out of our way. It'll just have a lot of grass or bushes or whatever growing around it. And we do have a couple new augers. Almost said auger wagon, but those are just the augers. Because we do need them for our silos. Well, we will eventually. Alright, let's just get this parked out of the way. Because we need to hop into our good little tractor. Little John Deere over there. Well, it's the biggest one on the farm, so. And no, I'm not trying to hide anything by blocking the meter. They can still get around the truck if they really want to read the meter. Now I just gotta remember what the plan was, because it's been a hot minute. Let's see here. Ooh. Canola, that's right. Canola and... I have chicken feed rather, not seed. It's just wheat that I purchased from the store, so I'm not going to be too concerned about growing wheat right now. Yeah, let's do canola in the big field. And then grass in the small field that's currently being tilled up. So that way we can do corn or soybeans in that one. There we go. We got switched over to canola. Alright. Bless you, dog. Since this is now a nice tillable bed, seed bed, we're going to stop right here. We're going to get a course play going. Because yes, course play still works. Because that's what Paul over there is using. Yeah, I think there was an issue with my other save game where... where something just wasn't right. I just don't know about that. Yeah, something happened, I think, either mod issue or something like that. But yeah, I re-downloaded Courseplay. I have activated it on here. I will be reactivating it on Teton County. So, pending other... Oh, thought I did. So, pending on any other issues that we may come across. I'm just making sure we have everything set up correctly here. Late, early, lower. Yeah, it looks like we are good to go. So if I do like to see when I hop in, we'll just stay in the cabin for right now, just kind of see how things are rolling. Oh, I need that the other way. Oops. There we go. I need an early lower and a late pickup. Because that way it kind of overlaps a little bit more than what it would otherwise. I kind of wish we could have it set up just to be normal pickup, normal lower. But whatever. I'd rather have early drop and late pickup. Because like I said, it overlaps. I'm actually kind of glad that we don't have to worry about getting a weight on this tractor with this seeder. I guess it is kind of like an air seeder. Yeah, I see a blower right there. Yeah, I've actually never used this. It's a relatively new mod. But this thing will plant everything. I guess they call it a planter. But yeah, it will plant everything. Well, normal base game crop, I'll put it that way. It even does cotton and potatoes, or beets rather. I don't see potatoes on there though. Interesting. I currently have it set up with solid fertilizer, but you can actually put a tank, as it does a quick save, where I have this silver tank at. You can actually set it up when you're creating it and building it to actually be a liquid tank. I figure solid fertilizer is a little bit easier to maintain, even though we do have that shed right there, like you've seen on many of my other videos, where it allows me to buy what I need for planting: lime, seed, fertilizer, whether it's solid or liquid, and herbicide, I believe. I think that's all. But yeah, it does charge you when you pull it out, so it's not, you know, a free buy type of situation, just so you're aware. But it is one of those mods that I just thoroughly enjoy using. And it comes in that, like the regular wood color, or I believe a painted red. Unfortunately, it's one that you can't change to match like your farm builds. That's the only downside. I wish it had a changeable color on it. I don't know if you hear my pup in the background. He's found a toy that he's decided he wants to play with for the time being, and he's attacking it. So, and it does have a working squeaker still, which is surprising, because my older dog, when she had good hearing, anytime she'd hear a squeaker, she would want to destroy it. So I'm surprised that still has one working. It's one of those toys, squeaker toys, that has like multiple squeakers all throughout it. So yeah. It was very annoying at first, but I know how much my dogs love the squeaker toys. I just try not to get them too many, usually one at a time. But enough about them. If you want to hear more, just ask. I love my dogs. They're my kids, so I don't mind talking about them by any means. For those of you that don't know, I have a toy fox terrier who's getting very much up there in age. And then I have a Bichon Frise, I think is how you say it. He's a white fluffy dog, hypoallergenic. My toy fox terrier is a very short-haired dog. So when she sheds, it's just it just kind of floats around. It's not like these huge clumps. I mean, it can be, especially in the springtime, but nothing like a German Shepherd or Labrador or anything like that. I never thought growing up that I would be a small dog kind of person, but I am. I grew up with Labradors. So for me, it's more so about getting a dog that fits where I live. And before I bought the house that I live in now, I've always lived in apartments, so small dogs were the way for me to go. At least in my opinion, because they can still run around, get that energy out, get their zoomies in, and first of all, it's not that crazy of, you know, they're light enough, they're not causing crazy amounts of noise for whoever lives below me. But in this house, similar concept. I don't really want a big dog just yet because I don't quite have a yard suitable for it, or at least not set up for it. because the fence I have is barely 5 foot high. For my dogs, that's perfect. For a Labrador or something like that, they could probably easily jump over it. So I'm the type of person that I kind of think about my surroundings and how it's going to affect my dog, my pets, my kids. So, yeah. Anyway, seems like we're getting along just fine here. Cedar's actually working out a lot better than I expected it to. Looks like the nitrogen it's putting down is actually doing a great job, and we're not even really blowing through the products, both fertilizer and seed, all that quickly, which is a little surprising in my opinion. I think we're burning through fuel quicker than we are anything else. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Looks like Paul's doing a decent job over there. He looks like he's already doing the headland. I don't know if it's the first one or the second one. Maybe a third one. I think I might have only done 2 on that one over there. But that little tractor he's running is amazing. I love it. I love kind of like these older style tractors like this one and the one he's got and the other one that's in smaller one that I know you guys have seen, because if you have been watching any of my videos lately, well, I got the mower too. But this guy is easily one of my favorite old style tractors. I just love the sound of it. So where Teton County's, even though I didn't really intend to make it a case farm in comparison to this one, which is obviously more of a John Deere with a few exceptions. I didn't intend to make it I guess he's not done yet. Interesting. I need to go through and get this grass picked up. There are a few details that I'm wanting to do around the farm. I need to get my little riding mower out and get all these areas cleaned up and taken care of. Let's feed Charlie here. I need to get this moved out of the way so we can get this mowed up. But yeah, a few things that we're gonna do here around here. I just love the fact that we have a little patio here and we have a great view of the mountains around us. So just sit here, drink some coffee, or what have you, water, whatever your preference is, and just enjoy the mountainside. I can't wait to be sitting here and see my crops growing all around me and expanding our fields. So, yeah. Yeah, this is a little bit closer look up as far as what it is. On Teton County, it's the red siding. Yeah, you have herbicide, lime, seeds, fertilizer, liquid fert, solid fert. So if there's anything else that these provide, I don't know about it offhand. Just what I tend to use. I think I may eventually transition this over to a more permanent structure. As much as I like this and so I can move this around if needed, I think I'm going to find a more permanent spot for it. Preferably not around my camper, because I'm wanting to hopefully be able to find something to build a home so we can possibly sell this off. But I want to make some money before we even think about building a home. I have a couple ideas, but I need to talk to someone first about it. Charlie, you gonna eat your food? Okay. I just want to pet you. Didn't realize you were Snoopy. Charlie is now Snoopy. Ah, crazy dogs. Anyway, I think this might end up being a little bit of a shorter video here. But not much going on. Just doing some tillage and some seeding, and there's not much to say, per se. Joys of being able to hire some help. And pH value is looking great. Let's come over here and take a look, see how it's actually getting the seeds down. Ooh, nitrogen is looking fantastic. Okay. Yep, looks like the seeds are going down to the right depth. Decent amount of moisture in the ground. Nothing to make it muddy per se, but enough to allow our little seedlings to grow. Let's see if we can get to a different part. That's soil is very loamy there. I think it's over this way. We have some other soil. Maybe? Ah, silty clay. Alright. Oh yeah, there's definitely a different texture of soil over here. Doesn't take much for this to for you to be able to clump it into a ball in your hand. It is clay after all. But seeds look to be about the right depth. Spacing looks to be about correct too. We have to keep an eye on this. Right now, the expected yield, according to my calculations, is roughly 89%. Whereas over here on the loam is 123%. So, oh, wait. Expected yield 123%. Yield potential is 125. Wow. I think this... Okay, so the expected yield just from the soil difference alone. The expected yield is 89%. The yield potential is 89%. Interesting. That we really can't do much more with that, but we'll have to keep an eye on it because it will require a second round of fertilizer, I do believe. And I think I need a sprayer if I'm to be able to maintain weeds, you know, keep them out, but also be able to put down liquid fertilizer. Although I could use that spreader there for additional solid fertilizer. No, so these are to go with one of our augers behind the shed. These are seed treatments. So we can kind of treat our own seeds and make our own seeds. That's the idea there, is we're going to take like our wheat when we harvest it and make our own seeds out of it, or anything else, corn, soybeans. I want to try to make, you know, kind of keep things going in the right direction. Thankfully where we're at, there's no laws or regulations about us doing our own seeds. Obviously I don't want to have everything be completely from our own crop. So we're going to kind of make our own seeds, but at the same time try to be smart about it, so that way we'll mix in new seeds. Just kind of keep things to where as plants are growing, it's not the same seed group per se. And I guess I don't know if inbreeding is really a thing when it comes to seeds, but it should help prevent that. or anything similar to that. So that is where we're going with that. And I think we're going to call the video there. So this will probably end up being a little bit shorter than normal. I say it all the time, but once I edit it out, it seems to be just fine. So we'll see. So guys, as always, if you happen to like what you see, catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post and not just select a few here and there. If you made it this far in the video, guys, I want to say thank you, and I greatly appreciate you for taking your time out of your day to enjoy my content. And for each and every single one of you who have made it this far as well, not even if you didn't, but you're not going to hear it if you haven't made it this far. I hope each and every one of you have a fantastic day, and we will catch you in the next episode. So as always, take care. Peace. Ooh, that got close.